I had the strangest dream last night, and I thought I'd just document it before it disappears because some really interesting things came up. I was at some kind of event, don't even know what it was. There was probably around 15 to 18 people there, and we were working together. And there was one young lad in the group who didn't feel we wanted him there, and he got really upset. And he was going to storm out and leave us, and he didn't want to be there because, in his mind, nobody wanted to look at him, nobody wanted him there. And he was running out, and I stopped him and I said, "Do you really think we don't want you here? Because I want you here, I like you. Yeah, but nobody looks me in the eye. I don't want to be here, nobody wants me." I said, "Well, why don't you ask everyone in the group whether they want you here?" He said, "No, I can't do that." I said, "Well, shall I ask them for you?" And he agreed. So I said, "So how many people like so and so? I can't even remember his name, and want him in the group?" And everybody put their hands up. And he said, "They can't look me in the eye." And everyone was looking at him, and he was looking at the floor. And everybody's hand was up, looking at him, and he was looking at the floor. And I said, "You're not looking at them. Look up. Look up." Well, he said, "Well, those three can't count because they're the organizer of the event and they have to say that anyway. And they don't count because they're my friends. They would say that anyway." And he came up with excuses to reject everybody's hand up. So I then looked at him and said, "Who's rejecting who? Who's making it up that nobody wants him there? Not us. It's you." And I think we do that a lot. We come up in our mind reasons why people don't like us, don't want us, don't value us, but then we blame them for it and not us. I mean, I have a video academy. It's a group of people all wanting to make videos. And we had a session yesterday, and I won't mention any names, but one of the members of the group said, and I have to say it was a she because it wouldn't make sense otherwise, the reason she didn't do her videos was because she wanted to do her makeup and make herself look lovely, and it took too long for her to do it to the level that she wanted, so nobody would like her if she wasn't made up. And I said to her, "So are you made up at this moment for the call?" She said, "No, this is, I haven't done anything." I said, "Well, you look lovely." And she went, and we asked everybody else in the group what they thought. And they thought, "Do you know what? It is not necessary for her to put the makeup on to make herself, in her mind, look lovely, to be presentable for her videos, because she was perfect as she was." Again, it was in there. She thought, "I'm not good enough for this, so I can't do it, but I'm not good enough for them. It's their fault. They want me that way." No, she needed, she had it in there that she needed to be that way, and it wasn't true. So what are you doing, and what do you have in your mind that gets in the way, and you think it's everybody else, but it's not everybody else, it's your perception of everybody else. And where do perceptions take place? They take place in here. It's you thinking. So I had a conversation with someone earlier this week, and they came up with this wonderful phrase, and I can't remember the exact words, but it went a little bit like this: "Are you busy making up excuses, or are you busy finding a way?" So, are you making up excuses, or are you finding a way? Most people live their life through making excuses. That's when you never get anywhere. Sometimes the excuses are based on other people, sometimes they're based on themselves, sometimes it's based on their environment, sometimes it's based on stuff that's out of their control, like, "Well, it's raining today, I can't do it." That's how most people live their life. That's why most people just kind of trundle along and trundle along and trundle along. Whereas people who don't make excuses, Instead, they find a way, are the people that achieve their dreams, that have a vision, that make a difference. So, which one are you? Are you the kind of person who finds an excuse for everything, or you're the kind of person that finds a way? You guys have an amazing day. I'll see you the next time I decide to tell you what my dreams are. Laters.